Welcome back to the official sequel to the spiritual successor of Clock Tower. Clock Tower has so many children, spiritual and otherwise. Well, last time we discovered that Jennifer here was in a whole heap of trouble because she's trying to be murdered by the what appears to be the housekeeper of this orphanage/hotel. The housekeeper has become remothered and is now trying to murder her. We don't know why. We're trying to find out why. Last time, I was unable to make any progress, and I watched the footage and I thought about it and I realized why. I was thinking, maybe let's pause it for a second. So, I found a key, and I was trying to figure out what that key unlocked. Little did I know, I already used the key. Do you remember when we looked at that phone? Well, it turns out that the phone had a padlock on it. And if I had looked at the phone before I got the key, Jennifer would have said, it has a lock on it. But I didn't look at the phone until after I got the key. So that means the first time I looked at the phone, I unlocked it. I used the key and never even knew it. So, key has been used. Second thing we need to do. What I want to look at is, all right, collectibles. We have a safe that we need to open. There we go. I realized I need to get into the proper mindset for this game. You see, I'm a good boy who follows all the rules. Jennifer is obviously a bad girl who breaks all of them. I looked at that phone in the lobby and said, well, I can't call an outside line because it says I can't. But, Jennifer clearly is the type of person who would try to call it anyway. I didn't even try to call it. Why didn't I? It says to call 62131. Jennifer would probably give that a call regardless of what that sign says. So, let's give 62131 a call, see if this works.
I don't work with crybabies.
In order to factory reset your safe, insert the following code. 3, 2, 1, 4.
3214. All right, there we go. That's all that was needed. Is this still locked? No, it's not. All right. 3214. All right. So I was thinking inside the box, thinking, well, it says we can't call an outside line, but it didn't say we couldn't. It just said that we shouldn't. It was capable of calling that the whole time.
Oh no! What could the code be?
Well, we learned what the code was. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Yes.
And what was that? A balcony key. All right. Well, our objective is to get out. Oh, hold on. Looks like I got this previously, but I died. So let's get that again. That moth key. Still don't know what the moth keys do, but the key that's important right now is the key that leads out here. Oh, let me make sure I got this.
Encourage Lynn to take part in the contest.
Just some things I collected before I died, and I need to make sure I collected them again.
Through your head, Lynn.
And let me just check one more thing. It doesn't tell me if I have a key. I just feel like I need to look at that just to make sure. Just to make sure that there's nothing here that confirms to me that I'm holding a key or what key that is. Because that seems weird, yet I do not see anything that tells me that I have a key. But clearly I do right now. We know. It's the balcony key. Key has been used. All right, what do we got out here? Well, we got a balcony. Looks nice. Well, there's the outside. It's a it's a snowy day. It's a nice snowy day, but clearly we're not dressed for that. Well, there's not like a ladder leading down anyway. Oh. Got rope. Is this a different door? Yeah, this is the door that we just came through. I assume this is the door that leads back into Jennifer's room. There's the Window to the bathroom that goes out to a balcony? I mean, I guess if you want your bathroom to have a window, it's not like you can really help that, but it seems like an odd place.
Locked.
Alright, there's a hallway. We, of course, have been in there.
God, I'm freezing.
Are we literally freezing? Or is that something we need to worry about?
Dear God, she's seen me.
Well, I suppose that's something we need to worry about. Is that a dumpster? Can we hide in the dumpster? I'm not getting a dumpster prompt. Oh, I picked up an iron wire. Okay, nope. I'm just picking stuff up. Picking stuff up, not really what I need right now. Can I manipulate the dumpsters? Yeah, I can. Said that we needed to get up there. Is that where we're going? Oh, no. Oh, over there. Over there. That sounds like she's here.
Young lady. I will open up your belly.
She's a-coming. She got out here fast. Alright, back on the usual spot. Well, at least we got out onto the balcony. We know what we need to do.
I thought I made myself clear.
She hasn't told us to do anything. I don't know if she wants us to go back to our room or what. Like, if she catches us, she just stabs us in the head. Do I need to sneak past the window? Maybe if I do that, she won't see me. Oh, the music stopped. Maybe she's gone back to the lobby for more sewing. Alright. Back to moving this dumpster. Alright, that seems like that should be fine. Before we go, is there anything else we should be looking at? Oh, got a key. Get that moth key. I guess this is the dumpster balcony. This is the balcony where they leave their dumpsters for garbage pickup? I guess like the garbage truck that comes by has like a crane arm that can reach up onto the second floor to grab the dump. It's how that works.
I made it. I can do it. I can do it.
Great, we made it to the bird room. What's up with these birds?
What are all these cages doing here?
They're filled with birds. Does Ashman like to keep birds? Uh-oh, I hear the whistling. You remember the whistle? We've heard the whistling before. Yeah, Ashman's sister would be Gloria. Let's see, can we look at that? Gloria Ashman, Krista Barenti apprenticeship. There's something else I can look at? Oh, I can pick up that knife. Oh, no. I want to keep my shovel, because the shovel has butcher power.
Felton? Gallo? So, this is the real reason why Rosso Gallo closed its doors. Dying like that, painfully, it would have been the same for any other person. especially after everything they went through.
All right, let's read about what they went through. December 13th, 1971. The tragedy of the Rosogallo farm continues. Not only was the business activity suspended due to a pending investigation following a confirmed intentional poisoning of the nuns at the convent and resident at the Rosogallo farm with a highly dangerous parasite, the tragedy continues. Marta Ashman passed away this morning, only a few days after her husband, Boris Ashman. It is reported that Marta Ashman died of natural causes. The couple had claimed to be completely unaware of the terrible experiments led by their business partners, Felton and Gallo, who were devoted to creating a more effective prototype of the dangerous drug that is phenoxyl. The experiments were conducted in secrecy by Professor A.E. Wyman, who took his life only last month. The future of the Ashman family tree lies in the hands of the firstborn son, Stefano, after his sister Gloria, a nun, was one of the victims of the fire that engulfed the Cristo Morenti convent and the plantation just after the contamination report. Right, so one name I want to mention is Professor Wyman. So Wyman is I think the inventor of the drug. And from the files in Remothered 1, it sounded like he was actually a very important character in the story, even though he didn't appear in that game, or really the characters never talked about him at all. But it sounds like he's a very core character to the actual plot.
The mirror. It couldn't have shut it by itself. I saw it.
What's going on? Mommy is coming.
Ah, they're her birds.
Andrea, I have to hide.
Calm down, calm down. Everything is fine. Mommy is here.
Well, maybe the birds can calm her down, get the moths out of her.
Master key.
No, the moths are still there. She is still mothed up.
The only one who... Mommy is exhausted. One of these days, you're all going to make me crazy.
Len, tell me you're okay.
I guess she's gonna take a nap.
I have to be quiet.
Well, yeah, she's looking right at us, so hopefully her eyes are closed. Gonna be a real sneaky sneaker here. Yoink. What do we got here? Well, the only thing left on the objectives right now is use the telephone in the lounge room. We've used it a couple times, but... I mean, now that she...
We're not quite, young lady! What do you want? Come get it! Where were you?
LB? Then B.
She knew it.
Then A. Okay. Did I do those QTEs right? I guess so. Oh, that's grayed out. Oh, stealth attack stalkers. You get close enough without being spotted, you can attack the stalkers. Hit them enough to make them fall to the ground. Maybe you'll be able to get those. It wants me to fight the stalkers. Oh, no, hold on. Yeah, still here. Well, I don't know how I'm supposed to sneak up on her. Maybe let's get in that box, and then when she walks by, we'll get out and try to get her from behind. Attempting to do combat with the stalkers is a bit of a problem, because as you saw last time, we can die very quickly. She didn't even walk by the... No, here she comes. Just standing here in front of us for some reason.
I have a migraine, and it's all their fault.
Yeah, can I get up behind her? Huh? I guess it wants me to use that music box, but not now.
Any work done around here?
Wow, we just went to town on her. Okay, she's still standing. Oh no, she's down. She's down. She really doesn't want us to have those keys.
I'm begging
You want to play? Let's play then!
No, that's impossible. I have to try again.
She can take some punishment. We just like stabbed her a bunch of times in the back with this shovel. I guess she is empowered by these moths, as moths will do. She's not coming? No, she's coming this way. Well, I don't know if this counts as hiding. Like, it's not a hiding place, but I'm out of her line of sight, so does this count? She's not walking down this way. No, she's going back? Going back the other way. Let's see if we can get up behind her. I can, okay, I can crouch walk a little faster. She's gone already. Alright, it looks like that this game is encouraging us to do battle with the stalkers more so than the first game did. Oh, there's a moth key. Like that. I assume I'm going to be using these at some point. Of course, I don't know where she is, so I could just walk it right into her. There we go. Oh, we stopped. I guess she went back to where she usually hangs out. Or maybe she went back to the bird room to take a nap. We will see. Oh, there she is.
I didn't do anything. I beg you.
I mean, we were intending to walk up to her and stab her in the back. Like, I don't know if we can cry up that we weren't going to do anything. We absolutely were going to do something. Okay. Let's see if we can get her from behind the same way we did before. She went to the bathroom, I think. No, she went out there. Okay, well, she saw me. Is there anywhere to hide in here? No, there's not really. Got a bit of a problem now. I'm not sneaking up behind her in here, clearly. No, she has her eyes on me, so I can't get in there. I guess probably distraction items would work well in this scenario. Like, I do have some distraction items I could just put down on the floor. Like, maybe she would walk up to them to check them out, and then I could spring on her from behind, possibly. Well, the music is going, but she hasn't followed me out here. No, I hear. Wait, I hear the footsteps.
Lynn, where are you?
I don't know. We told Lynn to go away. She certainly did. All right, Andrea's walking away. What a tense game of cat and mouse. music stopped. She just hanging out somewhere? Well, we don't know where. So I guess we just better keep sneaking. All right, let's just maybe run around a little bit. What if we poke our head in here? There she is.
Oh, God.
Oh, the bird gave me away. I kind of wondered if that was going to happen, but yes, it did. What if we hide in our room this time? Well, the music stopped, but I hear her footsteps fairly close. And yeah, she is in this room. Her back is to us. Should we go for it? All right, is that it? Is that enough? Okay, we got it. We got it. And I'm going to need a defense weapon. I picked that up. My new defense weapon does not have butcher power, but should be enough. All right. Bird room. Was it this? This was bird room, yes. Was there anything else in bird room? There's rope. Like things we could look at here. Do we want to take the time to look at them? Or will she get back up? That moth, there's a key. Nope. Let me pull that out. Looks like there's a moth key there. Can I get that? Okay, yes. Nope. It's, you know, when you have multiple points right next to each other, game is a bit finicky as to which point you're actually looking at. All right. Well, we have the master key. I guess that probably means we can unlock that door that goes downstairs. I'm going to guess that's what this is for. She is still lying down. Yeah, okay, there we go. We can unlock this. Is the enemy close? Turns out, yes. Turns out the enemy was pretty close. Okay. Some years later. Not sure how many.
Still no news regarding last night's massacre at the peaceful residence of Cervoscuro, where the body of Richard Felton, a well-known notary, was found burnt in his own home. The man who was legally registered as Jennifer Richard Dean Felton and was found completely drenched in kerosene. The body of 38-year-old Gloria Ashman was also found at the scene. She was his personal assistant and a former nun at the Cristo Morente convent. Her body was found mutilated after she was reported thrown out a courtyard-facing window, apparently following a heated argument. The neighbors claim to have spotted a distinctive woman lurking around the area, having parked a white van nearby.
All right, so I guess what we just saw, that whole previous scene, took place some years before the events of Remothered 1. And now we are in the aftermath. Here's Rosemary, who is now wanted for murder. Well, no one knows who she is, but...
February 8th, 1971. Celeste Felton, 13 years old. Beloved adopted daughter of Richard Felton and Ariana Gallo. You ran away from home, isn't that so? Why did you end up in this godforsaken place?
Well, I would guess anywhere would be better than home in that case. If you think about what was going on in Remothered 1. Let's see, missing child Celeste Felton. Let's see, daughter of Richard Felton, Ariana Gallo. Missing since Thursday, October 14th, 1971. Last seen 4 p.m. at playground in... Date of birth, February 8th, 1958. Female, white, 13 years, light blonde hair, blue eyes. That doesn't look like light blonde hair in that photo, but okay. At last, wearing a white dress with bows, white shoes, and braided hair. Ursons, any information are requested to call the following number. And this?
By Flemington Institute to the Foster Home and Work Project at the Ashman Inn, 1973. Jennifer, just over 2 years older. Unknown parents. It's you, isn't it? Celeste Felton.
All right, so Rosemary is thinking that the Jennifer we were just playing as was in fact Celeste. Jennifer, last name unknown. That seems odd. Did they really just have her as Jennifer Unknown in the records? Age 15, parents unknown, origin unknown, details involved in minor larceny, no permanent residence, reserved, rebellious, solitary character, doesn't remember or won't reveal any details involved regarding her parents. She seems confused about her past, does not enjoy communicating neither with other girls her age of the facility, nor with tutors. Nevertheless, she demonstrates a particular aptitude for musical composition and comprehension of the piano. Interested to approve, Stefano Ashman, single, landlord, 36 years of age, requests custody. She will be incorporated into the Ashman Inn, formerly Rosso Gallo Farm, as a housekeeper. The experience could help the girl gain knowledge and learn the concept of responsibility, preparing her for an eventual reintegration into society. I'm guessing that did not turn out very well.
Miss, Mr. Ashman is waiting for you.
All right, I guess Rosemary...
Say Reed. Are you a relative?
More like an old family friend.
Please come in, Miss Reed. Come in. Don't be afraid. I don't bite. What is Reed? Pun?
Good evening, Mr. Ashman.
You've certainly come a long way. You have gone from simple larceny and battery all the way to homicide and arson. Are you here to broaden your resume?
Do you remember me?
I'll never forget a face. Maybe because I don't have one anymore.
Well, the years have not treated him well.
The same exact reason why that son of a bitch Felton ended up like cooked meat. What ever happened to Celeste Felton?
I have here a dossier from the Flemington Girls Institute granting custody of 15-year-old girl Jennifer and certifying that she is to be a housekeeper at this hotel. Celeste Felton and the girl in the photo are the same person, aren't they?
That girl was simply an orphan, a homeless nobody, and so I decided to take custody of her.
And she just so happened to be the adoptive daughter of your former hated business partner Felton by pure coincidence? I don't buy it. So, you're saying that besides synthesizing pharmaceutical drugs and spreading diseases, Mr. Felton and yourself were all dedicated to helping homeless minors?
It was never about synthesizing a disease, because the disease never existed.
And the moths?
Oh, okay. What are we loading? Oh, there we go.
Hey,
I barely
calm
touched
down.
her.
It's just a bad dream.
No, it wasn't a dream!
I found you at the bottom of the stairs. You hit your head and lost a lot of blood. It was as if you were dead, Jen.
Andrea went crazy!
You must eat or drink something, young lady.
He wanted to kill me!
That's not possible, Jennifer. Andrea was with me.
Here you go. Drink up.
Gulp, 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 gulp.
Sure of what I saw.
Everything is all right now. Calm down.
There was also a large man. He had a strange wooden stick shaped like a spine.
Porcelain.
That man is dead, young lady.
No, I saw him. He was the one who pushed me down the stairs. You called him Wyman.
That thing is no longer Professor Wyman.
Andrea! That man is dead, and has been for a long time. He hung himself. You see, you were just dreaming.
I don't understand.
Jen, you have to calm down now.
You believe me, Lynn, don't you? You believe me, right?
She should get some rest now.
Jen, if you need anything...
I'm here for you.
Oh, that was an abrupt cut. Are we go a few months before? Before which one? Before Jen's thing? Yeah, I guess so. And we are going back and forth between time periods.
If you fly, you lose something in the sky.
Are you new here?
Listen to me.
Excuse me?
Are you new?
I suppose so.
I love that song. Where are you from?
Flemington Girls Institute.
What did you do?
What do you mean?
If you get transferred here, it means you are a real problem.
Listen, I'm not up for making conversation.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, I guess. I was hoping we would get to know each other better. That's all.
I'm into illegal organ and drug trafficking. In my spare time, I exchange sex for cigarettes.
Nice. I was expecting more like controversial political activist, promoter of black slavery and preservation of the Aryan race.
Only in my spare time. Very well, you're right. I'm a real handful. Now, if you will excuse me.
The pleasure was all mine.
You lose something in the sky.
Is the enemy close? Man, who can tell what the enemy is? Apparently the enemy was just a dream, as far as what they're telling Jennifer. Oh, what? No.
I beg you, wake up! Shit, they drugged you. Listen, you have to leave. You have to get away from this place.
This story again?
Everything you said before, I believe you. Porcelain and everything else you saw.
You heard Andrea. He hung himself years ago.
It's him, isn't it? Professor Albert Elias Wyman. The same walking stick you were talking about. See?
Okay, let's read a log in the middle of this. Professor A.E. Wyman's suicide. Was it staged? I like how we can see the first person blinking. The man reportedly hung himself on November 14th after being accused of playing a part in the man-made fire at the Cristo Morente convent. Professor Albert E. Wyman also received numerous threats after Richard Felton's adoptive daughter went missing. Richard Felton was commonly known for his involvement in the phenoxyl research and experiments. However, these charges were later dropped due to lack of evidence. Wyman's family members did not respect the standard procedures and went ahead with a rushed cremation and burial, preventing the authorities from carrying out a detailed autopsy on the body. Despite being identified by the coroner, family relatives, and his former business partner Stefano Ashman, the authorities are unsure as to why the family sped up the cremation and burial process, fueling suspicions that it might have been to cover up tracks of a possible staged death. Okay, so it seems that our big monster is Wyman, who is now going by the name Porcelain for reasons.
It was all an act. There was no body. And if there had been, it wouldn't have been his.
I don't understand.
There's no time to explain. They know who you are. They know.
I mean, you say there's no time to explain now. Will there be time to explain later?
What are you talking about? Why didn't you ever say anything to me?
I tried to warn you. I tried to get you to leave. But you never understood, for fuck's sake.
Why? Who do they think I am?
Celeste Felton.
Me? No, I don't know. Oh God, Lynn, I can't remember!
They found you and they brought you here to use you. And now that they are sure of who they think you are, you have to run!
Fucking hell, Lynn, just tell me!
That drug. The disease!
And what does that have to do with me?
Your birth mother. She used loads of it. You got it from her. It's a part of you. Your organism hasn't shown any side effects. Your body lives in harmony with it. You can even control it. And they know it. Look me in the eyes, Jen. Look at me. You mustn't do anything or trust anyone.
Is this the reason why we met? Have you been pretending to be my friend this whole time?
No, Jen. It had nothing to do with this. I've always been honest with you.
When a mother moth perceives the presence of a possible threat to her throne, she does everything that she is capable of to maintain control over the others, therefore eliminating the threat.
Oh, tap A to recover from migraine? All better. Okay, we're doing all right.
The telephone. It's coming from Ashman's office.
All right, I guess we should pick that up. So, if I'm understanding this correct, do we have moth powers? Because I want to use some moth powers. It sounded like the drug was incorporated into our DNA. And that gives us powers. It's how it works. The moths are one with us, part of us.
Fuck! It's locked. Oh, there has to be another way.
There has to be another way. I guess we don't have Andrea's master key anymore. Oh. It's just like right there. Is there anything else for her to look at here? Well, we can vault over that. Don't forget vaulting. That's also part of our DNA. Easy to forget about that part. I don't think there's anything else behind here for us to look at. Let's head into the room.
Damn, it's locked.
No? I picked up the Ashman Room Key, and this is the Ashman Room, is it not? Is there another room that would be considered the Ashman Room? I mean, you would think that, considering Jen's state of mind right now, we could just, like, smash the window with our shovel. I don't think she'd particularly care about that. Alright. What do you suppose this key unlocks?
Lynn!
I guess Lynn went that way, but we can't. Door's locked. That's locked too. I guess we're just gonna wander around to see if this key opens up anything. That's locked. Current objective. Alright. There's a few things. Use the telephone in the lounge room. Oh, that's still an objective. I guess we haven't completed that. Go to room 211, find the keys to the manager's office. Alright. Find Lynn, go to manager's office, answer the phone, find keys for manager's office. Alright, objective told us what to do. Let's go to room 211, assuming that's open, and see if we can find the key. Okay. Let's see, 211. This one was 213. This is our room, which is 212. That's the lounge. Oh. 212, 213 that way. Lounge room that way. Where is 211? That goes back out to that hallway. That's an exit. Staff only. That's the bird room. Guess we can't go in there now. 211 is also this way. It's fading away. Well, I mean, I guess the phone is actually underneath us at the moment. Probably a good time to save. So there was a whole lot of story segments that we just saw in a whole bunch of different time periods. I'm kind of surprised that we left the Rosemary scene so quickly. It's like she appeared and then her scene was just over immediately. Like, not even before the conversation ended. We were still in the middle of that conversation. That's locked. I guess the purpose of seeing that was to see that Rosemary has come to this place following the events of Remothered 1. Here's 211. And that Ashman is in a bad way. Like, whatever happens with this whole Jennifer segment, it's going to go pretty badly for him by the end of it, it seems. Yep, just collapse face first in your clothes onto the bed. It's the only way to sleep. Yoink. Gotta find the key to his office. Oh, there they are. It's like a big ring of keys. Anything else to see in here? So if I woke him up, would he just, like, start chasing me with a knife? Better not find out. Alright, we got that key. Let's head back down to the first floor. Whoever's calling that office is persistent. We can just, like, do a running slam through a door, I guess, if our timing is right. All right, now let's get in here.
Shit! I missed it by a second. Wait, what's that? Maybe they left a voicemail.
Why are we concerned about who's calling?
Ashman? Hi, Stefano. It's me, Ariana. I know it was you earlier. I know it was you all those other times. I beg you. Stop tormenting us. I beg you, please, stop. I am a married woman now, whether you like it or not, so get over it. And as for Richard, despite not having a choice, I stayed by his side when he endured all that shit that you put him through. Let us deal with our pain. Forget about us. Forget about me. Have some respect for us, a godforsaken couple who will never see their little girl ever again. I wish you could understand. Leave us be.
Okay, so it sounded like that was Ariana Gallo, Richard's wife and Celeste's mom, who was dead throughout the first game. We never saw her alive. But she said that Stefano has been tormenting her and Richard, and you know what that means? It means that Richard was a tormented father. Let's continue on.
Richard? No, it can't be. It can't be them. It must be a coincidence, Jen.
So Jen is being presented with the idea that she's actually Celeste, and that means that that was her mother on the phone. Though actually, the first game, there was a note from Wyman which indicated that that Richard and Ariana were not Celeste's birth parents. I don't know if that'll come into play, but there was something that implied that. Okay, I'll listen to that message. Anything else I should be looking at in here? There's a key. Yoink. And this?
Celeste Felton. This is me. It feels like an eternity has passed since I ran away from home.
Okay. Missing child Celeste Felton. Yeah, we already saw this when Rosemary had it. Part of the story involves Celeste running away, then she came back, and then she left again. I'm unsure if this is before or after she went back again. Not sure.
Jesus.
Actually, it would make sense as if this was before she went back, because she has her bag in her room, and Rosemary found that bag at the end of Tormented Fathers. So I guess maybe this is before before Celeste goes back home. Where was the thing that broke? That photo, that picture. Startled her. A little door. Look at a little door right there in that wall. Why is there like a little door there? Something gonna come out of that little door? Well, for right now, let's try to find that picture that broke. There's a few pictures. There we go. Launch of Rosso Gallo in partnership with Phenoxyl Associates, 1956.
The Ashmans. I wonder if they were aware of all the abuses caused by their son to his little sister.
I mean, that they did say that they did find out. That's why they sent Gloria to the convent.
Mom. Dad.
Is this what you were looking for?
Mr. Ashman, please, lower that gun.
I don't want to hurt you. It's not my intention.
Why won't you let me go then?
I have no choice, Celeste.
I am not Celeste!
Quit the act! You're the only one who can stop it!
Please, Mr. Ashman, I beg of you, let me go.
You're exactly the same as your slutty mother. That disgusting bitch. Phenoxyl made her lose her mind. She had to get in the way. I loved Ariana. Why did she keep us apart?
Mr. Ashman.
She had to be shown who was the real man. Did she not learn her lesson when I fucked her?
Oh no, Ashman's been remothered.
The fire.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I can use it to my advantage. Fuck, I've been hurt.
Where was that fire extinguisher? Oh, here it is.
So that's where you're hiding!
I'm trying to see if I can do anything with the buttons here. Use fire extinguisher against Ashman.
You spit blood!
Let's see. Whoop, nope. If I bring up that menu, he doesn't actually stop. Well, ducking is not going to work when he's doing that. Okay, there is a selectable fire extinguisher in that menu, but the gameplay doesn't stop when you go to the menu. Maybe I can go through that door. We'll see if the door is locked or not.
Mom. Dad. The fire extinguisher.
Yep.
Maybe I can use it to my advantage.
Fucking bitch!
Okay, we can't open the door. He coming? Let's see if we can select this. Let's see.
It worked.
Okay, there we go.
Come out!
Yep, here we go. Whoop. There we go.
I almost had it.
Stop, you little coward!
Well, he used it. Didn't seem to work so well.
The Acherontia.
Oh, what?
Most fascinating creature on the planet. It can communicate with others of its kind, even from great distances. Imagine if we could create a bridge between the human mnemonic apparatus and the communicative system of those beings, with rapid impulses and synapses. A transmission of images without the use of senses. That would be telepathy, miss.
But most insects need a leader to guide them. Take bees, for example. They have a queen to guide them.
Very good.
That's what the hypnosis was for.
During the hypnosis, the metronome is only a tool. The ticking is interpreted as a gentle flapping of the wings. But the real queen bee, or should I say Mother Acherontia, was...
Whoever was hypnotizing others.
Bingo. And he would have had complete control over them. The phenoxyl was able to fill in substantial memory gaps, formed by the removal of a particular event, such as traumas from one's memory.
But why Celeste, then?
That damned mother of hers, who was making regular use of phenoxyl during her pregnancy, managed to pass on to her an extraordinary gift, a special power.
Moth powers!
Do you not understand, Reed? Celeste was born a queen bee.
So was I supposed to die for that previous attempt just as long as I got him with the fire extinguisher? I guess.
I am disgusted by you and all the girls of your generation. I will rip your head off and throw it in the freezer.
Hang her. She's all yours. Do what you want. Young lady, did your mother tell you that you were born because I fucked her?
Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
It was never enough for that fucking whore. The hypnosis, the drugs, her daddy's money, and the company. No. She stole from me the woman I loved. And if that wasn't enough, she stained my family's name.
And what about you? Wasn't fucking your sister enough for you?
Don't you dare talk about Gloria that way!
You're a fucking monster! Admit it. They kept her isolated, far away from anyone, just so that she couldn't spill all of your dirty family secrets!
You don't know shit!
And when it all started to resurface, you decided it was time to shut them up. Maybe by lighting it all up.
Shut up! It's the most idiotic story I've ever heard. Did your dearest father tell you that in reality he was a woman? That he married the woman that I loved just to keep up the act? That at just 10 years of age, his father stuffed him with meds? You weren't adopted! You best convince yourself that Felton is your biological mother. Give up! There's nothing you can do.
Come on. You can do it, Jen.
Yep, I can press the LB and RB. I can press them.
I know you can hear me. You can do it. Concentrate. Release what you are holding inside of you. You are a Mother Acherontia. The moths are listening to you. What you have is not an illness. It's a gift. A gift. Use it. You can do it.
Moth powers! Use moth power! Jennifer's Moth Eye... Okay, so this game is automatically much better than the first game. Jennifer's Moth Eye ability allows you to take direct control of moths, use the D-pad to activate the Moth Eye, and use RT to navigate. Moths are very versatile and can be used to interact with specific objects, or can be used to temporarily distract a stalker so you can sneak by. Beware, though, the Moth Eye lasts for a brief period of time, and you will need to wait some time before using it again. All right. Let's use Moth Power. Yep. I went out of Moth Eye. I have to wait for my Moth Eye to recharge. Okay, now we're back in Moth Eye. Let me just take a look at something again. Where it mentioned Moth Eye. I don't know if that got saved in the tutorial section. Pressing the L trigger. Does this? Oh, my Moth Eye ran out. I have limited Moth Eye. Okay. There's a radio. There's, there's us. We can go through our character model. The model vanishes if we approach it from most directions, but I'm sure we can... No. I probably should just try to get down to business and see what we can do. Alright, we're on this hook. Well, it looks like we're on like a metal thing that maybe goes along that rail. Let's turn on the Moth Eye. Alright, what are we looking for here? What do we need to do anything with? Can I like interact with? Oh, what does that? What does that say? What does the cast say? We can see what the cast says. It's upside down. I can't really tell. We really don't have too much time in Moth Eye. Is there anything we can do here? Would be good if... Seems like the only thing that works is going into the Moth Eye mode. Can I go through like walls or anything? Doesn't seem like it. Maybe I might want to look at the video to see what that tutorial said. To give it that, maybe get an idea of what I should be doing with moth powers. Like, we're hanging on this thing. Don't see an opportunity to interact with the thing or anything else around. Really, the only thing that my controls are doing at the moment is activating Moth Eye. Like, the moth powers not really doing much for us at the time being. Oh, hold on. Over there? There we go. Got a glowing square. It's over in that direction, past the meat. We just have to get there in time. Right, you're right here. Press that. There we go. Okay, we sent some moths to short out that door. Moth powers.
Oh God. I did it. I did it. I can't believe I did it.
Here's someone walking around.
Sir, it's coming from the cold room. I think the lights went out.
They're coming.
Sir, the girl. I can't find her.
Someone's standing there with a flashlight.
How did I trick myself into believing that she could be useful to us?
It looks like I can activate moth powers. Can I mess them up with moth powers? Yeah, I think I am. No, he's like brushing him aside.
How could you do this to me?
I mean, granted, that's not exactly impressive power, but it's something.
Kiss my ass, dickhead!
We did it.
This fucking door, you
You're
bitch!
all crazy! Crazy!
I am your father! You shut up!
Fuck, I've been
I
hurt.
will make you pay!
Can't open that, I guess. Oh, he's right here. Well, if I can get out of his line of sight, maybe I can hide in that locker.
You even stole from me! After I took you in! With good intentions, too!
Oh, I'm panicking. I panicked. I had to use the R stick to prevent myself from panicking, and I did not.
Surprise!
I like that he will not know where I am again. Where could she have gone?
You can't hide forever!
Okay, need to calm down with R stick. Well, I guess she's not in there. She was last time, but she wouldn't do that twice, I guess.
Wait. I think I can see you.
Now there you go. He unlocked the door.
I have to be careful from now on.
Or we could use moth powers. You know, moth powers... little underwhelming right now. I was a bit pumped for moth powers. I'm just not thinking that they're as cool as they could be. Maybe moth powers will get better as the game goes on.
Not you too, Elisa. Not you too.
Don't know if we should approach.
My eyes. They burn.
Sounds like we probably shouldn't approach. Will she see us if we walk past her? Seems like she probably would. Are there any other doors? No.
I have to be strong.
We have this distraction item. Clearly, that was not much of a distraction. All right, well, will she notice us if I walk by?
They fooled themselves into believing that she could have helped
There must be
us.
some sort of exit from this restaurant.
She did not notice us. Oh, can I vault up that? Well, he's up there. I probably shouldn't vault.
Why did I let them drag me into all of this?
The balcony.
I don't work with crybabies.
Let's see. Which way is the balcony?
Still time.
Do we see a door that would be leading out of there? Can I vault over this? I can vault over that.
Migraine. And it's all their fault.
Oh, she's right there.
When will it end?
All right. So we have 3 stalkers at the same time, it appears. Which, I don't think the first game ever did multiple stalkers.
I told Ashman that we didn't...
Please, I beg you!
There you go.
I just want to get away from this place!
Come up!
A dog?
Shit! There must be a way to shut them off.
Jennifer!
Well, I don't think quieting the dog is really important right now.
That's enough! I knew this wasn't just a bad dream, and that I wasn't losing my mind. I knew it.
Well, I don't know if this is going to be a hiding place.
Believe me when I say I'll never give up.
I might be trapped right here.
Come here, you...
Seems like a good, probably likely. Moth powers will not help me here.
Naughty girl!
Jen, I'm your friend. Please don't be upset with me.
Oh no, not the... oh no, that's an axe. I was about to say, is that like a plunger or something? No, it's an axe. It's a much more serious weapon. Well, we somehow got out of that.
I want to leave this place as much as you do. Please do.
Oh, hey. Little save room.
I'm counting to 3. 1, 2, 2.5. But here I come. Have they completed their chores? Obviously not.
Do I need right stick to not... No. He's leaving.
Come out now.
I didn't choose to
I
be your
insist.
father. It was that bitch Felton's fault.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
So we have 3 stalkers and a dog to deal with.
Are you behind that door? Or under that table?
I wonder if they'll stop at some point, because they're going on for a while.
I told Ashman we didn't need desperate children.
My eyes, they burn.
They couldn't hide you forever. Do you understand?
Well, the music stopped. So that probably means we're okay. Let's take a step out. Set to the mirror. Let's hold to restore life.
We can't. We can't leave.
If only this whole project had gone up in flames earlier.
Yep. We're healed up, but the mirror is starting to crack. That's how it was in the first game. You can only use that for a limited amount of time to heal yourself. But we can use it to save. We will do that. Okay. Oh, what's this, by the way?
I just told him I don't work with crybabies.
Dear God, please help me.
It wasn't supposed to end like this.
Is that important to know?
Elisa is the chef.
I'm not sure if we need to know these things. I mean, we got collectible. Maybe that's something that'll be useful. As for right now, though, I think this is probably a good place to end our Remothered session. As even though the music stopped, we hear like people like talking up a storm outside this closet. It looks like we're still a bit hurt, even though we're not bleeding. But we learned so much story stuff, just a whole lot of cutscenes in no discernible order, taking place now, a few months ago, a few years in the future, just kind of intercut between each other. And now we know who Celeste's actual parents were. Ariana was not her mother, rather Richard was. And Ashman here is her dad. So, oh hey, how you doing?
Hey, you! Come.
Hey, Dad.
You're only making things worse.
Stop, you little...
I mean, I think Chris Darrell is responsible for making things worse here, but...
Jennifer!
So that means the idea of Ashman and Richard doing it is now in your brain, because that's what we're told. That's what happened. And that's where Celeste came from. But that's not important. The important thing is that Celeste has moth DNA. The drugs and her are one. They are combined. And that gives her power. These powers. Moth power. I don't really know how useful the moth powers are. Here's the dog. Okay. Moth powers, very limited amount of time. Very limited amount of time. I guess the dog will bark if we get close. Probably need to find something that we can bribe the dog with. Maybe some food or such, as dogs are easily bribed with food. Maybe that is what we will have to do, but that's probably going to have to wait for next time, as... Hello.
Calm down!
We cannot pet this dog.
Shit! There has to be a way to shut them up! Calm down!
Moth powers do not seem to affect the dog. Hold on. Did it? Okay, no, it made him whimper for a little bit, but that... Nah.
Shit! There has to be a way to shut him up!
No, but that's not actually gonna stop him. I don't suppose there's like a piece of meat just like on a table close by that we give it to him. Maybe something in the kitchen? Oh, hey, this little door is open.
I don't want to die!
Hello, everyone.
I knew it.
There's like a little door between the bathroom and the dining room. I don't think you would actually do that.
I'm counting to 3.
Good.
2.5.
Knew it! You're not using your silly mobs now, are you?
It doesn't seem that she can vault up that. Even though I'm getting a B prompt. Well, not something we need to think about right now. Like I said, we have a lot to think about after this latest Remothered session.
I'll punch you so hard that you'll be swallowing your own teeth!
But I would like to know if there's like any kind of meat or food that we could give to the dog to get the dog to get out of the way. I haven't really seen any food around, though.
Where do you think you're going?
I mean, I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be food. Could be like a bone. Like maybe the dog would like a bone or a chew toy, but I'm not seeing anything in particular, like any unique items that might be used for such a purpose.
You're not using your silly mobs now, are you?
Hey, my moths are not silly. They're ineffectual. There's a difference.